Hey, yo, what up, YouTube and all the Guap Nation out there? Today we got a packaging, as y'all could see. There's the logo. I'm pretty sure y'all recognize it. 8-Bit Baits. So I was talking with Baitchuckin through email. Pretty cool guy. And he sent over a package with his products. So we're going to go ahead and unbox it, see what's in here. And if the video doesn't run too long, I might throw in some plastisol and a Pyrex, heat it up, and see what we could come up with, and shoot one of these molds. So let me go ahead and throw on my chest mount and give y'all a POV of what's coming out of this box. So give me a few seconds and we'll be back. All right, guys. For some reason, the video I made for this was deleted from the SD card, which was the unboxing, me cutting the box open, pulling all the products out, showing them. And it was about 45 minutes of footage gone. So here we are. Everything's right out the box, of course. We have all the products here that came in it from 8-Bit Baits. Baitchuckin was nice enough to send this over to us, and here we are. So let's check everything out again and do a run or two. So right off the bat, we got these big old containers of mica powder, or mica shift powder. As you can see, that's a good amount. This will last you a good while. Got the interference gold. Put that out to the side. We got interference red, which I use a lot. Interference green. I don't think I've ever used the green, so that's gonna be pretty cool to use. We have interference violet. That is a nice powder right here. We got interference blue. I think this is not from this brand. This is my first time using anything from 8-Bit Baits. No, I'm lying. I've used some siren scales before in the past, but the rest I have not. But the interference blue, I can't remember the brand I did use, so I've used this a lot. This color. We got, let's start off here, the pixie dust. Now this looks sweet. Now, as I said, I recorded this video already. It got deleted, so I've used some of this already, and y'all might have seen it in my other video. So the golden trout I actually made in right here, and these trout color baits I made. So there's some of this golden trout pixie dust in here. Y'all could go back and look for that video, or it might be a short, but nice. I liked using this one. We have, sorry for all the movement on the camera, more microshift powder, Tempest. It kind of looks like a bluish purple. We'd have to check that one out on I guess a bait we run in the future. Now we have the threadfin. I'm not sure what these are called. But I know you got the mica shift, you got pixie dust, you got siren scales. I don't know if there's a name for this, but we got color threadfin. It's like green, pinkish. Put that to the side. Vice City. Now we got some pink, kind of like some sky blue, and maybe some green. Yeah, definitely some green. I think this is gonna be nice. And then we have Borealis. Now this one, you can see there's a lot of colors going on in here. I see yellow, pink, blue, green. Almost like the Borealis. So we've got that. Whoop. Now we got the siren scales here. These are killer in baits. There's can't remember the name I used, but these are killer in baits, I'm telling you. Actually, that's something different. But we got the siren scales here. Got Ariel. Nice colors. I'm telling you, if y'all have not used this type of product before, y'all need to try it. This just sets the baits off in a whole nother dimension, man, and you get a way crazier effect. So we got those Ariel right here, or that one, not those. We have it in Trident. That looks sweet. Now that you see gold, green, purplish, reddish, some yellow. That looks awesome. Glimmerfin. Again, you see pink and green. A little bit of blue. That's gonna be sweet. And we have another microshift powder. Atomic Crawl. I have not seen a mica color anywhere close to this. That might look good in kind of like a maybe an Alabama crawl color, or if you're gonna make anything in orange, throw some of this in there. Who knows? Sky's the limit. And lastly, we got the killer mat. Now this mat is huge, and the reason I asked for this one was because I am in the process of turning my shed in the back. It's one of those big old sheds with the loft on top, and I'm gonna be making that into my base station because, as you can see here, I'm kind of limited. It's just this one section right here, and I need more space. So hopefully I could get that into work soon. If not, I'll be clearing this out and then rolling this out. As you can see, let's go ahead and roll it out. Oh shoot, there we go. So this is the size. Now it would fit perfect here, but I don't plan on staying here. I plan on moving everything out to my big old shed in the back. I mean, it's a huge shed. So I'll have TV, mini split AC, couch, kind of like a chill bait making station, bed up on top for those late nights that I don't want to walk back in the house, and then face the consequences with the wife yelling afterwards, why didn't you come inside? But love it. This mat is huge, people. I mean, hopefully y'all could tell the size in the camera, but it's nice. This is gonna come out clutch for the countertop that I'm putting out there, and hopefully I could get it out in the works because it takes money to do all that. So let's put this off to the side. And now we're gonna shoot something. What do we have here? I have a couple new modes that came in. I gotta really mark these, man, because it's kind of tough because some modes are the same size. Hint, as you could see. So if you don't mark them, it's kind of, you have to open all of them. The Vexus. Okay, we could shoot this one. We'll shoot the Vexus. And we will shoot one more. Where's my other new one? Might be where I got these upside down to. No, that's the Phantom. Those are the... Right here. Here we go. This one. I know I could tell this one apart from the rest because Angling AI sent it to me like this, which is awesome. I like that. It'd be cool if most of their modes came like that. Take that off and I'll show you what we're gonna shoot. And that's what we're shooting. Now, if anybody's familiar with, I just dropped it. Oh, I'm old. With this is the first time I've gotten a mold from them with this. Now, I believe it's to separate the colors better when you dual inject, when you do a laminate. So if you're not doing a laminate, I believe you pull this out. If you're doing a laminate, you throw that in. Now, you could do a laminate without it. Like, I don't really see a problem. I mean, I may be wrong. I don't see a problem with laminating without this, but that would be for another video. So for the meantime, we're gonna leave this in, and we're gonna do a laminate. If I can find the hose. There we go. So we'll do a laminate on this. Now, we will do PB&J. So if y'all follow me on any of my social medias, I've been doing a lot of the Listerine. This is what I got left. This whole tray was full. I threw out a lot of orders for that color. As y'all could see, man, this is gorgeous. The Vexes. It's like a brownish reddish to this Listerine blue. Got the Flukes. Kind of hard to get color on camera, but there we go. So that's been popular for me lately. But we will shoot PB&J for the reason is we got the new peanut butter from Lure Works. Now to make my grape, we're gonna do electric grape from Dead On Plastics, and I will be throwing in a few drops of the black grape. Now I always save these caps because when I need to shake one of these up, I'll throw the cap on, put the top on, and you could shake as hard and long as you want. I've noticed with these caps on, you get spillage either from this inside right here or the cap. So I always have to grab my rag, hold it down like this, and shake them. I don't have problems with the Lure, the Dead On Plastics. This cap does not leak at all. You could shake as hard as you want and it'll never come out. You'll stay clean. These, put paper towel or a rag around it before you shake. I could give you an example. I was shaking, I believe it was the Chameleon. Shaking, and it shot out from underneath this cap and hit the ceiling. So I got Chameleon up there on the ceiling. So I don't recommend shaking these without a rag around them. But that's it. Let me go ahead, and I got my 2 cups of plastisol right here. Of course, from Dead On Plastics. This is the Black Label Worm Blend. But since we're going to shoot that Vexus and the swim bait, I am going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of hardener in each one. Firm up the plastic so it's not too soft. So I could actually do that on camera. No, it wasn't a 1/4. This is my junk drawer right there, everything. Here we go. We're actually throwing in, focus. Where you can focus, or what? There we go. 1 tablespoon. So we're gonna put a tablespoon, clean that up, of hardener in. That way we firm the plastic up a bit. There we go. And this is 1 cup portion of plastisol. Move to the next. Like so. Now let me go ahead and get all this heated up and mixed up, and we'll be back. Alright guys, our plastic is now done. And we got some air bubbles. So let's start off with our grate. Little trick, pop some of your air bubbles. Give it a mix. Give it a mix. And we don't got so many air bubbles now. So put that out to the side, which I still might vacuum it. Now we're just running some test runs, but I think I want to use these. And since we're doing a laminate, I can't really remelt and get a good remelt out of them, because we'll just end up with like a weird color. So right off the bat, we're going to throw in about 20 drops of the electric grape. That's 20. Clean my cap. See what we get here. And I don't really want a translucent color. That's what it looks like we're getting. I'm gonna put, it looks like I'm gonna need about 10 more drops. All right, 10 drops, so that's 30 drops of electric grape. Give that a mix. Looks like we're still going to be translucent, but we are adding some black grape. And the black grape, let's go 5. All right, see what that gives us. Scrape my sides. Let's see. Still pretty translucent. Let's go ahead and go with another 5. clean this off. All right, much darker. So now what I want to do is add some of this Vice City into this. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna grab this little mixing doohickey. Let's open her up like so. Here's the color we get. Actually, that looked a little bit more red. Let's see. Thread fin. Let's see what we have on the thread fin. Okay, guys, I had to open some of these, and I got it all over me. So the Vice City is a little bit more red than what you see here, which was an awesome color. I have some ideas for this one now that I've seen it. The thread fin is, in fact, I'll show y'all, more green and bluish. I got some ideas for that. Junebug. Now, Skeletor. I opened this up, and you always are able to see the colors against the cap since the caps are black. Look at that. In fact, you can see right here on the side, it's like a little violet bluish. We're gonna use that in here, and this is gonna make our color a little bit more opaque that I do want. So we're gonna grab probably about that much. Oh, let's go a tad more. Now let's see what we get here. Let me cap this up before I spill it. Let's give her a mix. Oh wow, that is nice, and I know y'all can see that on camera. Oh man, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. That Skeletor is nice. I like what it did to the purple. Look at that. See how I still want it more opaque. Let's add a little bit more purple. I'm gonna go about 10 more drops. All right. My kids are in the background, as y'all could hear. Give that a mix. I think we're gonna be good here. That should be good. Let me go ahead and pop that in the microwave for now, and we'll work on our next color. And I need a mixer right here. Oh, that's something else Baitchuckin threw in here. These mixers, and they are phenomenal. I'm able to scrape the sides perfectly. Oh, she set up on me. As you could see, check that out. Able to scrape these sides perfect with this because it flexes against the cup and just works out. Okay, we got that. Peanut butter. Let's go 10 drops. This is pretty thick, so a little bit goes a long ways, I've noticed. I'm gonna go 5 more drops. I don't really want this translucent. There we go. But it looks better. Yeah, that's what I want. So that's a total of 15 drops. Now, I do have some Hobby Lobby espresso glitter around here somewhere. Where are you? I definitely got to get organized here because, man, I got everything just all over. And of course, here it is. So we got some extra fine espresso. Let's go ahead and throw. I'm gonna do. That's fine. Let's go with. Decisions. Let's go with a 8. There. See what that looks like. Just make it look a little bit like grainy. See that? I think that looks good. Let's also go ahead and add some black. No, that's 0.15. Let's go with the 0.04. Go with a little bit larger flake against that one. And I guess the same thing, we'll go with an 8. A hefty 8. Like so. Throw these off to the side. Scrape her sides. And I'm liking that. Let me get that back in the microwave. Let's get all this heated up and we'll shoot. Alright guys, we almost forgot about our purple. We did add this Skeletor in there, which, where's my mixing spoon? Which gave us that amazing purple. But we need some more sparkle, some Shazam to this. Let's go ahead and add some Dead On Flake Barney from Dead On Plastics. We're gonna open this bad boy. This is one of my favorite purples. I'm gonna throw a quarter in here. Something like that. Maybe a tad more. Maybe a half. And I was looking at these. I was like, you know what? We forgot about some siren scales. Let's throw some of the Ariel in here. Look at that. See what she do. We'll put a tad in there. Something like that. Maybe one more. A half. Got that in there. Let's go crazy. It's Sunday. I got work tomorrow. So I feel like doing something a little bit crazy. Let's get this mica shift powder. Tempest. I was looking at it right now and it's a nice purple bluish color. Let's add about that much. Tad bit more. There we go. Sorry about the camera. It's hard for me to look where I'm pouring to see if the camera's catching it. My GoPro is dead right now, so I'm on this other camera. So there we go. Look at everything that's in there. Let's see what we get. Gotta give this a good mix. Oh man, look at that. That is nice. I'm liking it. So now we got like a blue purple. And I'm liking it. Alright. Let's go ahead and put that in the microwave. I'll get this one out. We'll go about 30 seconds on there. I'll give this a mix. Oh, I'm gonna have to put that one back in too. Alright, but let me get these back up to temperature and we should be good here. We should be good. I think my batteries are dying on this thermometer thingy. But the consistency feels right. They both feel about the same. Now let's go ahead and inject. Here we go. And we need the brown on this side. Let's purge a little bit. Right like that. A little 10 count for that. Shoot the Vexes. Fill the spruce up. Spruce up. Throw our axes back in the cup. And we should be good here. Now we just, or in fact, here's the injector part. Check that out. Against the black, you see the bluish. You see some of the siren scales. You could see those mica shift powders we put in here. We didn't really do too much to the peanut butter. We had the black flake and the espresso from Hobby Lobby. But it looks nice. It should come out clean. Hopefully we get a clean laminate. See, these just come back off. Throw those back into remelt. Once these cool down, I'll pop out the access, throw those back in. Let's put these back in the micro so they don't get too cold. I'm gonna shoot some more of these baits off camera. And you could see the block, like everybody likes to show. Pull those out, and that's what we got. And we just wait for these to cool down. So let's get a few minutes and we'll be back. All right, I believe we are ready to unmold. Let's go with the Vexes first. Let's go ahead and pop off our thumb screws. And open her up. Actually, I always like to pull some of that off from the top. And let's see, which side are you going to come out on? I guess that side. Oh man, that purple was nice. It even went into the tails. Check that out. Oh, doggy. Those tails almost have a pearl. It looks like when the two colors combine, it made it look kind of like a monkey milk. Man, it's kind of hard to get this on. There we go. But it gave us almost like a monkey milk. Let's pull them out. Here's the tops. Oh, these are nice. Check that out. Nice clean laminate. Perfect lines. Look at that. Perfect lines. Let's pull one off. Now check that out. That is nice. I'm liking this color. That tail, I'm liking that tail. That tail ended up looking kind of like, I'm telling you, to me it looks kind of like monkey milk. When this peanut butter and the purple combined here at the ends. But man, this is sweet. I like this color, came out nice. I think maybe I could have added a couple more drops on this peanut butter. But other than that, no, I think I like it like this. This came out beautiful, man. Jeez, look at that. All of them came out perfect. Nice laminates. But, man, look. Nice, clean laminates. Came out perfect. We are 3 for 3. Let's move those out the way. Now, for our swim baits. Plastic is perfect. The firmness from adding the hardener to it, that firmness is perfect for these swim baits and the Vexus trailers. I think so. When I make crawls, anything crawl, creature baits, or swim baits, I do that ratio. I do that 1 cup of plastisol to a tablespoon of hardener. Works out perfect for me. The plastic is a perfect firmness for me, and the customers I have like it. It becomes more durable. And that's how I make also my plastisol go a long way. Usually I buy a 5-gallon bucket of Black Label Warm Blend, and I also buy a 5-gallon bucket of Black Label Craw 2 Blend. But it's Christmas time. I have 4 daughters and they all want expensive gifts, so I had to cut back on my Craw and 2 Blend. But if you want to take that 1 5-gallon bucket and make it a universal bucket, get yourself some hardener. Learn how to use it, and you can make any plastisol you want. You can make, obviously you'll have soft if you get warm blend, but you can make yourself some soft medium hard to hard for your toothy critters out there in the ocean. And you can make that 1 5-gallon bucket or a gallon and make it universal for yourself. But let's go ahead and emote these swim baits. Hopefully these came out good. Pop her open. What side are you gonna come out? It looks like Y'all want to come out on this end. Oh, we had a dent in one. We had a dent in one. But nonetheless, let me fix these up. Look at that. There's the dent. But look at what we have here. Alright guys, I had some technical difficulties. I did not see the camera go off. So, here we go again. We had 2 for 2, 2 out of 4 on this mode right here. Which y'all saw I had said there was like a dent on one, but it turned out there was a dent on 2 of them. These are the 2 good ones. But that color came out phenomenal. Love it. These are the 2 that had the dent. Had a dent here. And then a dent here on the side. Those just get thrown back into remelt. This is just demonstration. Showing off the 8-bit Baits products. The Vexes, of course. My favorite. Came out flawless. I mean, the color on this is... Oh man, I love it. I think... maybe if we added a drop of black, would have made this purple a little bit darker and better. But I mean, this I definitely love this color. Came out great. I just don't know if I would want to see it. If I would want to see it a little bit darker. Might try it on my own the next time I do this color, because I make PB&J quite a bit. It's very popular for me. PB&J, the Listerine became popular for me. As I could see here. This came out. That's actually one of my newest favorite colors that I've been making. Very popular. People have been asking for like crazy. Again, PB&J is always popular for me. Especially in the guap money sticks, aka the Cinco stick baits. It's always a bait that everybody asks that color in. But that said, y'all saw the Vexus. I saw the hammer, the swim bait. That's what this one's called, the hammer. Came out nice. I like the Vexus better just because it looks a little bit different. More little flaps and phalanges. But it looks nice. We use some of the 8-bit products in here, which made them look amazing. If you have not checked him out, check out his YouTube. He makes a pretty good content. If you're trying to make a color, he does a lot of color matching. He shows you how to mix colors, and he shows up a lot of good products also. So go and check him out, Baitchuckin on YouTube. His company, 8-bit Baits. Again, y'all are seeing the product. Y'all saw the product work. Speaks for itself. Check them out. Other than that, tell someone to tell someone, because you know that's how we get the channel out. Like, share, subscribe. On the road to 5K, when we hit that, we are going to do a giveaway. Might be for a mode, because I got a lot of my first modes that I did buy way back then, which are a bunch of stone modes that don't get used anymore. And I got quite a bit. I got a lot of do-it modes that I don't use too often. So maybe we give one of those away. Who knows? Could be a gift card, could be a reel, or maybe packs of baits. Who knows? So until we hit that, we won't find out. So thank y'all for watching. Love y'all all. Peace.